Hi Scorpio, this is Anastasia from for Amira Salon's channel, and this is your general November 2017 reading. And I will be using three cards from Golden Tarot deck by Cat Black. I also will pull out three additional cards for you from Madame Lenormand Oracle card deck, and I will be also pulling one card for you from Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So let's begin with Golden Tarot cards, three cards for you for Scorpio, November 2017. Mind that this is just a general reading and it may resonate with you or may not. And if you have some specific question, you can always book a personal reading using Amira's website. And we will be so glad to help you with whatever you are trying to cope with. Okay, let's see. Oh, Five of Cups is just I don't know if three signs already got this card. I don't know. All of us we turn our back to people who support us. I don't know why. Yeah, I shuffled this card so many times and it's kind of haunting us for November and the Fool. Okay, so let's look. Let's begin with this card. You know, again and again I'm explaining that Five of Cups, it's a card of sadness that is kind of self-inflicted sadness, because the person who is sitting here, he is grieving over the two spilled cups with spilled wine, but this person is so sorrowful that he does not recognize that there are three more cups full of wine available to him. Moreover, this person is so obsessed with his emotions of loss, maybe lost opportunities, that he didn't even, feel or he didn't pay attention to this supporting hand that is given to him by that person. And look at this hovering angel. He is dark. So even this person doesn't listen to the guidance from above. Nothing can distract him from the sadness over spilled wine from these two cups. The energy of this card is this resentment or this deceptive feelings of loss. And why I'm saying deceptive, because most likely because there are three cups there and he doesn't pay attention. The meaning is that whatever is lost, maybe you lost opportunity, maybe you lost maybe it was some argument that you lost in your partnership. Maybe you lost. Maybe your ideas were rejected by someone. But the point here is, no matter what happens, you really have to not waste your energy on grieving over the lost chances, but instead you have to put your head up and notice the signs that are surrounding support, in the form of maybe friendly advice, maybe material support, maybe just guidance from above, some inner voice that is telling you what you should do, maybe finding a new strategy, new way of dealing with things. But you're so absorbed with these spilled cups, spilled wine, that you don't listen, you don't pay attention. And what is the result? You feel even more worse, because like I said before in another reading for today, that drama that you create in your life will attract only more drama. And the more drama you are thinking about, it creates even more drama. So what's the point? What's the result? It's a dead end. Now, Seven of Swords, it's the card that in this particular case, I find it positive, and you may be surprised, because usually all tarot cards meanings, they speak of Seven of Swords as a tricky thing, a manipulative behavior for selfish gain. But because we have this card, I would really say that this Seven of Swords is more like advice to find a different strategy of getting to your positive outcome, instead of just looking at the wine that is spilled. you have to find other ways. Seven of Swords, it's yeah, it's a card of manipulation, but in this particular case, in November, maybe there will be situation, Scorpio, for you when you really have to use your intuition, and Scorpios are very intuitive signs. I know a lot of Scorpios. There are so many friends who are Scorpios, and relatives also. I know they're so resourceful, and they have this feeling that no other signs in zodiac have. They have this feeling of prediction and premonition. So use it. Use your wisdom. Use your guts. You can find another way of achieving your desired outcome, no matter how hard it may seem after you lose some opportunities. So don't feel that, oh, this is the end of the world for me. Oh, I cannot go back to this situation any longer because, oh, I'm so sad about my lost opportunities. But this card shows me that no, there can be. And by the way, swords, it's intellect. Use your intellect. You guys are so intellectual. You're intuitive, you're resourceful, you're intellectual. You can find a way out. So in November, don't feel trapped in some ideas that, oh yeah, I lost everything in this matter. No, not really. You can find a way out. So this is a positive card for you for November. I love it. The Fool. And the Fool is a very, very good card. And, people who are looking at watching the readings of other tarot readers, you know that the fool is not the fool, right? It's the person who is open to any new opportunities. So again, don't waste your energy on something that has not been used or has been lost. Use other strategies and find ways out of it, and then the doors will be open for you and you will start a new journey. So tomorrow is a new day, right? And there is this very friendly dog. So you are not alone on your journey. There is some friend. There is this energy of loyalty. You are surrounded by supportive individuals or supportive forces from the universe, and you are ready to start, right? You will be ready to start. So I find this, it looks like not a very positive reading, but I find it I feel very positive about it. Like there will be situation when you can be given an opportunity to use your resources to once again confirm how wise you are, Scorpio, how intuitive you are, how resourceful you are, and how you can find it's even more interesting and more exciting to get out of the situation that will seem in the beginning so bad, but then eventually uh, you will be successful in solving this problem. It's like a puzzle, right? So it's fun. So don't take any situation as really really difficult thing for you. We have the Moon from Lenormand deck. We have the Letter, and we have the Mice. Okay. Very interesting. You can't make it up. These two cards, they go hand in hand because mice, in this usually mice, they describe worries, but they also describe, something is being taken in a secretive manner, right? So something is being taken or something has been gained also. From the perspective of mice, something has been gained, right? And it was taken when no one is watching. And again, you can say, you can tell me, oh, it sounds like stealing. Yes, it does. But in our context, looking at Seven of Swords, it's again this funny situation when you can find the way out. You can do something that other people may not notice, but you will be the person who will find how to find the solution to the problem. Very interesting. I strongly feel that it's about that. It's about that. Of course, it can also describe those worries that you have, or the sadness over lost opportunities. And mice is also lost opportunities, right? But at the same time, looking at these two cards, like I said, mice could be, they gain. they find ways out. Like if you if there is no entrance or no hole in one place in the kitchen, they will make a new one and they will eventually get into the kitchen, right? It's resourcefulness. So we can look at it from a negative perspective. Oh, it's stealing. You know what? In this particular case, instead of just being so sorrowful and sad, try to find another way. Try to find this strategy that can bring you result. And again, like I said, maybe if you're working in a teamwork, and mice also can describe that teamwork. Maybe you're working with other people on one project, let's say. You will be the one who will find resources how to solve the problem, and you will feel so good. It's an accomplishment. There is this. The moon is the card of intuition. When we speak, when because it's Scorpio, right? Of course, intuition. I already mentioned it several times. This is your card. The moon is the card that is very favorable for Scorpios because you guys are so sensitive to the energies of the universe, to the energies of the moon, particularly. The moon is related to water element, and you are water, right? And you feel all those warnings, and you have these premonitions. So use it. Again, it can go hand in hand with these two cards. You can find intuitively the best solution for whatever trouble is there for you. The letter describes communication. Most likely you will get some news through mail, and or maybe whatever. It could be mail, it could be somebody calls you, exchange of information. But definitely, if you're waiting for some important news coming to you, yeah, it will be coming to you. You will get it. The letter is always about receiving information that is needed and is necessary, and maybe this information will give you more chances to reflect and to find solution to the problem that you are solving. Interesting, very interesting. Yeah, it could also relate to legal matters, the documents, the papers. Maybe you are dealing with some papers that first you did not notice something important and you lost because of that. But then when you reflect on that, and instead of just being sad, you go back and you look through, you begin from the very beginning, you begin in you, and finally you will get your result, and your intuition will help you. Something was hidden from you, something was not obvious in or will be in November for you, and it may feel like you lost sight of something, you did not recognize it before, but then in the course of the month you will find important information that will give you these details, and you will start from scratch, and you will attain your goal, most likely, because Seven of Swords speaks about that. It's the gain which is um, attained by alternative solution. Very interesting. Okay, what about Scorpio November archangels? Outdoors, that's interesting. Archangel Jophiel. It's a beautiful card. Um, it says, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Okay, this is it. So you know what? Why I'm telling you, I will tell you why I really love multi deck readings, because it's so interesting how different symbols from different cards, when in one reading, they kind of echo each other and resonate with each other. So this card shows us no matter um, what loss you will be kind of grieving over, you will start anew. And even if we look at the colors of these cards, these colors are kind of subdued colors, right? They are not very bright. But look at this card. So bright, so beautiful, a lot of flowers, this beautiful figure of an angel, fountain of youth, of life. So don't feel too serious about what you will be going through in November, Scorpio. You have resources, you have this connection to nature, the moon, I just said, and again, water, right? For me, the moon is so much a water element, because it's intuition, it's information, it's sensitivity, it's a dream-like state. It's like kind of this trance, um, trance state between the boundaries between the rational and irrational, and outdoors, nature, connection with nature. And Scorpios, you are known for this connection. You are so sensitive. So just use your inner strengths and your inner resourcefulness to come out of whatever is going on for you for November with a sense of gain and sense of really good outcome for yourself. Okay? Interesting reading for you, Scorpio. Thank you very much for watching. I'm finishing now, and yes, I wish you well, and till next time. Bye bye.